Hey everyone, welcome back. In our last video, we explored the power of hyperfocus, that intense, single-minded concentration that drives productivity. But what about creativity, planning, and those brilliant ideas that seem to pop up out of nowhere? That's where the second crucial mental mode comes in, scatterfocus. If hyperfocus is about zooming in, scatterfocus is about zooming out. And it might be the missing piece in your productivity puzzle. Let's dive into part 2. So what exactly is scatterfocus? It's not just daydreaming or zoning out. It's intentional mind wandering. It's deliberately letting your attention drift inward, exploring the thoughts, ideas, and memories swirling inside your own mind. While hyperfocus directs your attention to the external world to get things done, scatterfocus directs it internally to connect, plan, and recharge. Why is this so important? Bailey highlights 3 powerful benefits of deliberately letting your mind wander. First, scatterfocus fuels creativity. This is your brain's prime creative mode. When you scatter your focus, your brain activates its default network, allowing it to randomly connect existing ideas. Bailey calls these dots in new and novel ways. Think about your last aha moment. Were you staring intently at a problem? Probably not. You were likely showering, walking, or doing something simple. Scatterfocus allows these connections to surface. It also keeps unfinished problems simmering in the background, thanks to something called the Zeigarnik effect, making you more likely to stumble upon solutions. Second, scatterfocus is essential for planning and setting intentions. You simply can't think clearly about the future when you're completely immersed in a present task. Stepping back and letting your mind wander gives you the mental space to consider your goals, weigh options, and decide what to do next. Our minds naturally drift towards the future almost half the time when wandering. Scatterfocus harnesses this tendency, allowing us to be more intentional about our actions. Third, scatterfocus lets you recharge. Intense focus, hyperfocus, consumes significant mental energy. Scatterfocus acts like a mental break, replenishing your energy reserves. Bailey emphasizes that rest is not idleness. Taking deliberate breaks to let your mind wander actually makes you more productive and less prone to burnout. Research even shows that things like getting enough sleep and taking regular breaks dramatically increase the size of our, quote, attentional space, boosting our capacity for focus later. So how do you do scatterfocus? Bailey suggests 3 main styles. Capture mode. Simply let your mind roam freely, perhaps with a coffee and a notepad nearby. Capture everything that comes up. Worries, tasks, random ideas, forgotten chores. It's a fantastic way to clear mental clutter and see what's weighing on your mind. Problem crunching mode. Hold a specific problem or question loosely in your mind. Don't force a solution. Just let your thoughts wander around the topic, exploring it from different angles. This is great for complex, non-linear problems that need creative solutions. Habitual mode. This is often the most powerful and enjoyable. Engage in a simple, low-effort task that you find pleasant, like walking, light exercise, knitting, or even just sipping tea. Because the task doesn't demand your full attention, your mind has space to wander, connect ideas, plan, and recharge simultaneously. The key is performing the habit without additional stimulating input, like listening to a podcast or music, at least initially. Interestingly, the tactics for improving hyperfocus, like taming distractions and simplifying your environment, also help scatterfocus. By reducing external stimulation, you create more room for your internal thoughts to surface. Don't be afraid of boredom. Those moments waiting in line or walking between meetings are prime opportunities for scatterfocus. Resist the urge to immediately fill them with your phone. Finally, Bailey connects scatterfocus back to the idea of dots. Your creativity depends on the dots you have available to connect. Therefore, it's crucial to be deliberate about the information you consume, the dots you collect. Are you consuming useful, actionable information, like nonfiction books, or deep conversations? Balanced information that's both useful and entertaining, like documentaries or podcasts? Or mostly trashy information that's just momentarily stimulating, like endless social media scrolling? The higher the quality of your dots, the more valuable the connections your brain can make during scatterfocus. So, while hyperfocus helps you execute on your most important tasks, scatterfocus helps you generate the ideas, solve the problems, and recharge the energy needed to do meaningful work in the first place. They are 2 sides of the same coin, both essential for a productive and creative life. So that wraps up for today. Are you consciously making time for scatterfocus in your day? What are your favorite ways to let your mind wander productively? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this summary helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. Wondering about the best specific activities to trigger creative insights during habitual scatterfocus? Or want to understand precisely how managing your energy levels throughout the day optimizes both hyperfocus and scatterfocus? Chris Bailey unpacks all of this with practical techniques in the full book. It's a fantastic guide to mastering both concentration and creativity. To dive deeper, consider buying Hyperfocus using the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.